What can I do when my parents keep giving me the cold shoulders or keep criticizing me when I try to stand up for myself? So recently I came across someone who said, I really need support because my mom is coming, and one of the things that she does all the time is she would yell at me when she doesn't like something that I do for her, or when I try to stand up for myself, she has a tendency to actually just ignore me and give me the cold shoulders for a long time. And I don't know how I can handle this. So, here is something that I would like to talk about, the reasons why they are like that and they cannot change. So in my previous video, I was talking about how our parents and us, we had a relationship that we want to be a family unit. And when you were growing up, if let's say you have done something that they don't like, they would do a specific set of actions. They may yell at you, they may hit you, they may give you the cold shoulders, turn their back on you. These are reactions of theirs to try to change you, to reconnect back to them. And these are tactics or actions or reactions that they have been using since they were young. So maybe when they were dealing with their own parents or with other people, these things worked for them. And so they keep employing it again and again and again, so that you kind of is you know exactly when they are mad at you, you know exactly what they want from you, so that they can get you to change. So because this is the dynamic, when you do something that they don't like, they will do these actions, so you will change, so you can come back into a family unit. Now, you might have grown and it doesn't work on you anymore, but these emotions are still very difficult to handle. When they yell at you and shame you, you may think, oh my gosh, I am such a bad daughter. If they kind of turn their backs on you and don't talk to you, give you a cold shoulder, you're like, it doesn't feel good being ignored. It doesn't feel good because they're your mom and you feel like you have to do something to please them, so that they will come back to you. And it's like no more. It's kind of like this mentality of, why am I the only one who's always having to change myself to make you come back to me? And so that's why this is the dynamic. So that's why you have to kind of go back into what's going on that you want right now. Do you want to stand for yourself? Do you want to just say, you know what, this is a petty thing, I don't really care, I'm just going to talk to my mom again? Or do you think, you know what, this is something that I really believe it's true for me, and I don't want to have to change myself to make them agree with me? Then you have to decide on your own what exactly it is that you want first. And then we're going to have to work through, okay, well, if that's the case, if it's such a cute bird. It's so beautiful. So like, what exactly that you want, and then say, okay, if I am really going to stand for myself, then I have to prepare for how I'm going to respond to my mom, what I'm going to say to my mom, and to also regulate my own emotion to say, you know what, this is painful because she's ignoring me. This is very scary because I've never really spoken to her and she may blow up even more at me. So you have to prepare your body for this conversation, because you're now standing as a secure, flexible unit, but you cannot be secure if you don't actually know what you want. Knowing what you want and deciding that this is what you're going to stand for is the secure part. And you have to be grounded in the sense that whatever storm they're going to brew, you can stand firm on your own. So that's why there's a lot of inner work that comes, so that you can say, okay, if she does that again, if she's going to say, you're such a disrespectful daughter, or you are such a, you don't love me anymore, then what am I going to respond with? then you can set up your boundaries to say, hey mom, it doesn't mean I don't love you, and I still respect you. However, I don't respond to being yelled at anymore. I don't respond with you ignoring me. So whenever you are ready to talk, I'm ready to talk. So you have to be like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with all these emotional, I'm not going to deal with, you know what, I'm not going to deal with all these emotional outbursts out there. I'm just going to be here. You know where to find me. When you're ready to change, when you're ready to talk, then you can come to me. And this part itself is very difficult, because if your mom has always been a whirlwind trying to get you to change, talk to you, and you are someone who cannot handle this and you change, it's very difficult to stand there when she's a whirlwind. I love doing videos out here, but it's always such a noisy background. Now there's like fire trucks going on. You know, but you know what? That's part of being in the nature, being outdoors. So yeah, so this is the part that we're going to come back to ourselves to calm our own emotions, so that we can stand for ourselves while other people can deal with their emotions. Because what we've been doing is, whenever they act up, we try to calm them down. We are the agent to calm them down, to say, hey, everything is okay, but we're not really okay, right? So we're coming back to ourselves to calm ourselves down. And how you calm yourself is, I have the video called 3 Techniques to Deal with Anxiety and Stress. And you can use those techniques, especially the faster EFT that you can use to calm yourself down, to say, I am not here to take responsibility for other people's emotions. So this is just a quick video I want to share with you, because this is the part where we have to navigate to learn the tools. Because here's the thing, our parents never had the chance to learn those tools. So we're here to learn the tools so we can be grounded where we are, so that when other people have the tantrums, we don't get brought into that tantrum. We just stand here, we allow them to have their own emotions, and it works the same for kids. When our kids have the moments, we just say, I see you, I know you're upset, but I'm right here whenever you need me. So this is to show them how to regulate this, and we're learning all these skills now. So whenever you're ready to go on this journey, and if you want someone to walk through this with you, I'm right here. You can book a time with me to have a chat, or you can look for someone else who can do this alongside you. Because it's always easier to have someone do this work alongside you in the beginning, because it can be tough, and sometimes you may not know exactly what is happening or what needs to be done. So I'm right here. Book a time with me, and that's all I have for today. Until next time.